I recently ate at a new restaurant at Disney World this year that I had never been to because it's new. I ate at Storybook Dining at Artist Point at the Fort Wilderness Lodge in Walt Disney World. And here's what I thought about it. First off, I want to say that I'm not a huge fan of character dining. I think it's fun for kids and families, but it's not exactly my cup of tea because I like to just, you know, enjoy the atmosphere of dining at Disney, but not necessarily be distracted by characters. However, I am a huge fan of themed dining, and that is the main reason I picked this restaurant to make a reservation for. My family thought I was crazy. They also do not enjoy character dining, but I'm like, it's all themed to Snow White. I need to go here. First off, I love Fort Wilderness. It is one of my favorite hotels there. I've never stayed there, but it is beautiful. I remember when they built that hotel and it just was so grand and, you know, wildernessy. But the restaurants there always seem kind of fancy, except for Hoop-Dee-Doo Revue. Love Hoop-Dee-Doo Revue. We go there every time we go to Disney World. But this one I wanted to try solely because of the theme dining. So we get there, we go into the dining room, and I already love it. So it's, I don't know what it was before, so it's gonna hard to kind of tell what's new and what's not. But so there's trees, and they put all these twinkle lights and leaves in these tree beams, and they turn colors based on what character's coming out. We sit at our table and we get ready for dinner. And then Snow White comes out. All the lights glitter and twinkle, and here she comes. Yeah, she was that cheesy. She comes out and greets everybody and talks to the people and like swirls and twirls, like all that in the video. I'm pretty sure she does all night. She's just Snow White on the whole night, and it's great. Love it. But I saw this meet and greet area and I was like, oh, that's cool. We're gonna get to go up and take pictures with Snow White. No, that area is reserved for the Evil Queen. So yeah, she comes out in a little less grand of an entrance than Snow White, but...
Lords and ladies, please welcome the Queen.
Oh my god, I love her. I just want to wear a cape like that every day. She goes to her spot and you are dismissed table by table to go up and meet her. And we were one of the first tables to go up. They're like, do you want to meet the queen? I'm like, yeah, where's the line? and she does not disappoint. I love meeting her at Disneyland. She is one of my favorite face characters because she is so in character all the time, and she has like her signature poses and her catchphrases, and I just love her. And it was so fun to watch her because she was right next to our table, so we could watch her interact with the people, and she's just so evil. I love it. And then, like I said before, we also get to meet two dwarfs, Dopey and Grumpy, and they just go around and say hi to every table. That's the thing about this character dining. You're guaranteed to meet all four of the characters. Evil Queen, you have to get up and go to the line, but the other three, they will come to your table. So I got selfies with Snow White, Grumpy, and Dopey. But yeah, you're gonna meet all of them. Super fun. And surprisingly, it wasn't awkward, like, because you're eating and these characters are coming up to you, but it was pretty natural. It wasn't as bad as I expected it to be. So that being said, let's talk about the food. So what's interesting about it is that all the appetizer comes family style. At the tables, there's these adorable tree, like Lazy Susan things that you just, they place the food on and you spin them around, and very themed. And all the food was very themed too. Like one little soup comes in a little cauldron, and very woodsy food. So there's one for every person. So you spin around the table and you get your things until you have all these appetizers. You don't have a choice, you get everything. For your main meal, you do get to pick what you get. I have to say that every entree we got, we all tried a couple different things. It was very good. This is a kind of finer dining restaurant, and the food definitely portrayed that. But anyways, after you get your main entree, you get your desserts, and they are served family style as well. Super cute. They have like chocolate shaped like dwarf hats, and then this box of chocolate hearts that when she opened, like all this dry ice fog came out of it, so it was very dark and Evil Queenie. Like, I need a box of chocolate hearts every night. Themed wise, it was great. The desserts were Disney desserts, kind of classic stuff, nothing really to write home about. I don't think it was something that you couldn't have gotten in the park, but presentation, A+. This was a restaurant I was very excited to try, and I was not disappointed. I think that the theme was great, the characters were great, the food was good, and we just had a really great night. It was just kind of different to go to one of the hotels. Like I always say, don't be afraid to eat at the hotels. They have so many great restaurants, and Fort Wilderness is no exception. You can make a reservation. It's on the dining plan. You really have no excuses not to go here. Storybook dining at Artist Point at Fort Wilderness in Disney World gets my recommendation. Just had dinner at Storybook in the Wilderness Lodge. Met all the Snow White characters. Look how cute everything is. It was delicious and fun, and everyone was lovely. I hope you guys enjoyed. My name's Aubrey. I make new videos every Thursday, so make sure you subscribe and follow me on all my social media, and I will see you guys next week. If any of you have been to this restaurant, tell me what you thought. I kind of feel like I enjoyed it a little too much because I loved themed dining, so let's give some people some real thoughts besides mine on this restaurant in the comments below.